at Herndon High School in Herndon, Virginia. You've come a long way.
Yeah, I have.
James Collada will never take another step for granted.
You gain a new appreciation for that kind of stuff once you start at square one again.
Last July, James went on vacation in Utah, and while hiking with his family,
I took a step on a rock and the ground just broke from under me, and I fell into this really hot, boiling mud.
We honestly weren't sure if he was going to live.
that's James's dad, Richard.
He was struggling to breathe, struggling to stay conscious.
Emergency responders airlifted James to the hospital. Doctors discovered half of the teen's body burned.
The recovery in the hospital was in some ways more painful than the burn itself.
For weeks, he couldn't walk. But even harder for James, he couldn't dance.
It's always on my mind. It's my favorite thing to do.
He's always been the kid that's been the one dancing in the middle of, we're at a family party and he's the one out dancing in the middle somewhere. Like that's him.
Good job. You're literally cruising.
Which is why, from the hospital, James set a goal.
To be on the stage one more time before I graduated.
But you could hardly even walk.
Yeah, I wanted it so badly.
He wanted a role in the spring production of Footloose. James returned to school just in time for auditions.
First thing I thought is like, oh, James wants to audition. He's a great kid. I'm sure we'll find a place for him in the show.
Drama teacher Scott Pafumi didn't expect much,
Yeah.
though the scar-covered senior left with the lead.
It just felt like a dream come true.
I mean, it was a huge amount of gratitude, knowing that this kid's going to have a chance to do the thing that he loves again.
Let's take a left here.
10 months after James relearned to walk, he somehow managed this.
It really showed me that when you put your mind to something, you can accomplish anything.
I don't think until that moment, I don't think we really understood the miracle.
Ooh.
You got to have a goal.
Oh man, right? And you see how much he loves dancing. You know
Yes,
people
yeah.
who really love it, what a big part of their life it is. For him to be able to regain that, pretty special.